Welcome back to the SweeTalks podcast. We got the special guest back, Little Nick as he goes by, but to us, he's just Nick.
What's up? He came back again.
He came back again because he got a stupid story.
Nick was good.
He was good. He was good.
It was good, yeah.
Fucking, speaking of fucking, you said stories, huh?
I heard this guy had a story, bro.
This guy has a fucking story. Did all you guys see when he was missing a tooth?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't.
And I
didn't.
was so curious.
I don't know shit about that.
Did you guys see a
And
pic?
I didn't see the pic.
Yes, I saw
I think he has a good
everything.
one.
I
I'm
saw
gonna see the
everything on his story, bro.
So I call him because I thought maybe it was fake, hoping it was fake. This is the pic. I screenshotted on FaceTime. Look at his tooth.
Let me see.
It's real.
Wait, let me see this
Who
side.
fucked you up? Nobody fucked you up, I bet.
It looks, honestly, to be honest, that one's pretty bad.
It looks like something just...
Look.
Oh,
Look.
Oh my gosh.
that shit hurted.
What happened? What happened?
You look so happy.
Yeah,
So,
give us the rundown.
With the group of guys.
Okay,
here.
so it was like a full, like, we had like a group of, like a party of us had all went out to La Vida. Whatever, we're on the dance floor, like having a good time, like having a blast or whatever. And then, so we're walking in, like, whatever. And at first I was like anxious, like, I was like looking around, like all being all weird. And then like 4 or 5 rounds in, I started getting like, I was actually shot out. I was already drunk. And we were kicking, having a good time, whatever. And then the night's, it's ending up, like, it's the last 10 minutes of the club. And my homie's like, hey, I need to take a piss. And I'm like, all right, well, let's go. We'll go take a piss. So we're walking to the restroom. And there's this big ass group of guys in front of us. And like, I'm talking about big, like,
Yeah.
well, big to me at least. They were huge.
5'6".
Yeah, and they're 5'5". No, but what made this whole thing stupid was the fact that I was just super like fucked up, like incoherent.
Yeah.
So I'm like walking or whatever, and I'm vibing, like they're playing house music. I'm like kind of like already hitting walls and shit, like bouncing off, trying to like stabilize myself. I walk into the restroom and it's packed, and there's a bunch of guys in front of me, and like obviously I'm small. I'm like trying to get in. I want to get the like smallest urinal, the like lowest one, and nobody ever goes to that. So I look at it, and I'm like, fuck, it's open. So I'm like smashing through the corner, and in front of me is Jose. So it's Jose in front of me, and then me, and then I think one of my homies behind me, and all these guys right next to me, and they're talking about like some crazy shit, whatever, and they start like kind of pushing each other, and then I think one of them, I don't know if he tried to open the restroom door on somebody or he tried to open something, and I guess I still don't know because nobody knows what
Yeah, you
happened.
were
Like,
fucked.
I was fucked up, but what I think happened was I was walking behind him, and since I'm short, when he threw the door open, he hit me, and like out of reaction, I kind of bounced off of him, and all I remember was hitting my face like on something, but like it wasn't even that bad. Like it was like kind of like, you know, when you're doing something stupid and it hits, and then you're just more mad at yourself. You're like, why the fuck did that just happen?
Yeah.
So I hit myself. I thought it was my nose. I'm like, whatever. And I lean over and I'm fucked up. I put my hand on the wall and I'm like, taking a
That's the
piss.
best piss.
And I'm like sitting there floating. And I do this thing where I move my gum like across my teeth. So I started this way and I moved it over like one. And then all of a sudden my gum just falls out. And like it was stupid about it. At first what was funny is like when it fell out, I was like, damn, I dropped my gum. And then I started going with my tongue like, and then I just felt it. Like just, it was like a hole. It was just a gap. And I like looked up real quick and I didn't want to turn around. I was like, fuck, is my teeth missing again? So I'm like, I already finished peeing, bro. I'm sitting there for like 5 minutes on my phone, like playing it off, making sure nobody's looking. I pull up Snap and I look and I smile and it's just gone. And I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
and I'm like, what the fuck?
This guy broke his tooth taking a piss.
Did you
Yeah.
hit it on the urinal?
No, okay. So what I think it was, you know, the dividers between the urinals?
Yeah.
I hit that, but I didn't even hit. I just like, boom, I bumped it. And it didn't. I didn't feel the tooth break, and like nothing happened. It was just like, oh fuck, like that was stupid. I'm pissed.
You're so drunk.
Yeah, like it was just like one of those things that was just like I was like sitting there like, how the fuck did that even happen? Like how'd I hit that? And then when the gum fell out, that's when it all hit me like, oh my fucking god. And this is like my 9th time breaking this fucking tooth. So I'm sitting there and my homie's like, dude, hurry up. You're not even peeing no more. Like my wiener's in my pants already. Like I'm on my phone in the urinal. And I'm like, fuck it. I just turn around like smiling with my tooth missing. They're like, and I'm like, my fucking tooth, dog. And he's like, what happened to it? And at the time I didn't notice what had happened yet. And I'm like, bro, I don't even fucking know. So I come out and like we're with a bunch of like all of our friends that are girls and shit. And instead of like, you know, me being like, oh shit, let me hide my tooth until I get home or whatever, I come out like laughing about it, like laughing. I'm like, oh, my fucking tooth missing. And everybody's looking at me and like at first everybody thought the same shit, like, oh, it's fake, like he's doing something. But like there's literally no fucking tooth.
It was cracked.
Like, yeah, it was cracked in half. My tongue was like coming through my teeth. And everybody's looking at me like, what the fuck happened? What happened? I'm sitting there having the blast, like laughing about it. Like, I lost my fucking tooth in the restroom. Like, oh yeah. And then, you know, I'm fucked up. Whatever, we get to Jack's, and then Julian calls me because he see my stories. I posted all over my Instagram, my Snap. I'm like, well, fuck, only me, bro. I lose my fucking teeth. And I was blaming it on Jose's dumbass because he's the fucking reason I hit. So anyway, it wasn't even his fault. I was just mad, so I blamed it on somebody. So I'm in the Jack in the Box drive-thru, fucked up, like ordering. I ordered like 8 orders of jalapeno poppers for no reason. Just sitting there, like, and
And he said, "I need a jalapeno popper
bro,
now."
Why the
I-
fuck that?
beats me. Shit just sounded good to me at the time. So I'm ordering all this food. He calls me, I answer, and like my tooth's all gone. He's like, "Oh shit, it's really gone." I'm like, "Yeah, my tooth's fucked up." And then I forgot what we were talking about, and I was like, "Fuck it, take a video." So we screenshotted it, like just me smiling. So I got that picture of my teeth just missing.
No, yeah, I called him
Holy.
and I'm like, "Fuck, bro." I was like, "What the fuck happened to your tooth?" He's like, "You want the truth or the?"
I was gonna say
or the
sick
lie.
ass story. Yeah.
And then, but I think before I even answer, he's like, "Nah, for real, like I got fucking jumped, man." He's like, "These guys fucked me up."
Wait,
And I
you
was-
actually did get jumped?
No, my face went
Oh.
serious.
The guys behind me, my homies, they were even quiet. Like nobody laughed or anything. Like everybody was
Yeah.
just quiet about it. I was like, "Yeah, bro, I got fucked up in the restroom. Like they just bought me and walked away." But like how I said it sounded real. Like it sounded like
yeah.
someone just walked up and cracked me and left. But like what kind of gave it away? I was like laughing about it and just like smiling. And then he was like, "No, but what happened?" I was like, "Nah, to be honest with you, I hit it on a door." But that just sounds so whack. Like
Yeah, he was like, after he was like, "Yeah, man, I got jumped," and then I was
Like,
like,
what are the odds of
I
Yeah,
was like,
what are the
"No
odds?"
way! Like, what the fuck? They got you." And then he was like, "Nah, for real though, I cracked it taking a piss."
yeah.
And I was like, "Oh my fucking god!" I was like, "Are you fucking serious?"
Yeah, he was busting.
What was the other way that you lost your tooth?
So the first time I got, so I've been breaking these 4 teeth have been fake since I was like, like
Wait, 4? I thought it was just the
Cavity.
2.
no. So it's this one, and this one. So these teeth, and I look stupid as hell, like showing I got teeth, but these 4, and then even my bottom
They've
ones.
been fake.
So when I was younger, I skated and BMX and shit, and like at the time I didn't know how to fall. So anytime I fell, it was straight face. Like my hands were just behind me. Like, whatever happened. So like, bro, like I remember there was one time at Downey Skate Park where I was doing like a shoving. Like, it was stupid. No,
I
the
already know where this is going, bro.
first time it was bad. First time when I actually broke the tooth, I was in like extreme pain. Like now it's just like, fuck, I look like an idiot, dude. Like I'm gonna get no bitches like this. Like I gotta fix it. So like I remember the first time I had broken it, I think I was skating or some shit, and the board slipped out from under me. And instead of like a normal human being and putting your hands out to catch yourself, I was like, oh fuck, boom, straight to my face. And I got up, and it was like, and it wasn't even that bad. It was just like the bottom or whatever. But as I got older, like stupid shit happened. Like I remember one time, I think we were wrestling or something, and someone elbowed me, broke another piece of it. So it wasn't bad, but it was chipping away. And then I think a year ago or 2 years ago, I was at a stoplight at my mom's house before I had moved out. This is not stupid.
No,
bitch.
I know.
Yeah, this is not stupid.
This was
Why
actually
the
not
fuck
my
are you
fault.
laughing over there?
No, I laugh about it too, though. Now it was funny.
My bad.
So I'm sitting there, like it was probably like it wasn't even that late. It was probably like 1 o'clock. The windows were down. I was in my Mercedes, and I was sitting there bumping Tupac. I thought I was like fucking had my arm out the window, like I was all hard. And let me remind you, like where I live is not where my mom lives is not bad. So I'm sitting there at the light, and out of the corner of my eye, I see like a black shadow come up, and like even before I could turn my head, I just felt the gun hit me in my mouth. And like I thought he broke my nose because I felt so much pain in my eyes, and I grabbed my face. I'm like, oh fuck, this guy fucked me up. And then he's like, give me your wallet. And like this whole time I'm thinking like, damn, this fool fucked my nose is pretty nice. I was this guy fucked my whole life up. Like I'm gonna have to go get surgery for this shit. Like I was worried about my nose. And then I look up at him, he's like, give me your wallet. And like I remember I was like super out of it. So I reached for my wallet. And as I'm doing that, like I went just out of like, you know, I was just wondering
You
what the fuck
gunned it?
happened. No, I went like that. And like my tongue literally got cut on my teeth because they were so fucked up.
Oh my
And that's when I
God.
realized what happened. And I was like, fuck. And when I said fuck, my teeth came out, like pieces of my teeth fell all over my shirt. And I was like, damn. Like, cause at the time I was like, how are you gonna fix teeth? I didn't even think about it. So I was like, damn, dude. So I had my wallet in my hand like that. And my whole idea was for him to reach into the car and just take it and smash. And then I guess he thought I was trying to be slick or something. So when I had it like that, he like put the gun to my head. He's like, get out the car. And at that time I was like, I already lost my fucking teeth. I'm about to get robbed. I'm not gonna lose my, and at the time it was my only car. I was like, I'm not gonna lose my car. So like I kind of tried to just glance at him, and he had smacked me one more time in the nose. And right when he had smacked me in the nose, I just stomped on it and I ran the light. And what was funny was I was in so much shock, like I didn't feel any pain yet. And it was literally like a 2-minute drive to my house. So I parked all stupid. I ran inside. And I'm trying to talk to my mom. Like, Mom, I just got robbed. Like my teeth are all fucking missing. And my mom's freaking the fuck out because, bro, like my grill was like this. And my dad is looking at me like he didn't know if I was fucking with him or not. He's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, ugh, my teeth are just gone. So that was the first time. And then
Wait, how old were you?
it was like 2 years ago, probably when I was like 18 or 19 years old. And then that one was fucked up. Like that one, like I did a police report and everything, and the cop literally told me, he was like, what do you look like? And I'm like, bro, I got my fucking teeth knocked out, homie. Like, how do you want me to fucking sit there and like, oh, let me get you? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? So, and then and what's more stupid is there's 2 traffic lights. on the lights, like in front of me. So I'm like,
Yeah.
all right, cool, this will be easy. And he's like, oh yeah, but we can't go through those because there's city like rules or some shit. And I'm like, well, my fucking teeth are missing, homie. And like, I'm all fucking shot out. Like, least you could do is be like, hey, let's rewind the tape to see what it did. He's like, you don't have any description. And I'm like, well, I was inside the car. This guy was tall as fuck, and he was wearing a jumpsuit. He's like, oh, I can't do nothing for you, man. He's like, I'll do a police report, but you know, there's a lot of people that walk around in jumpsuits. And I remember I was so pissed.
Fucking idiot.
My dad
There's
thought
a lot of
my dad
people
thought it was the funniest thing in the world. My dad's like, oh, so what you get for being a fucking idiot? Should have stayed home. So I'm like, whatever, dude. So like that shit had passed. And that was the worst one because I'd waited 2 weeks with fucked up teeth. I'd like my girl was fucked up. Didn't post no selfies, no snaps. Didn't talk to no bitches. Did not go out. Horrible. I was sitting in my room, dude, and then I went and I got them fixed. So I got porcelain caps instead. Then literally no bullshit. Maybe like a month later, hard summer comes around or nocturnal. And again, I'm with my dumbass fucking cousin. And so we left his mom's house and we're already an hour late and we're like 20 minutes away from the venue. And we're like, holy fuck, our water packs. We forgot water packs. And like, bro, at a rave, especially when you
need
those.
those.
are
yeah,
the
you
point.
need water, bro.
Yeah.
So
We know about that.
yeah, so we were
shit.
like,
You need
fuck,
those.
dude, let's get something. We go to Big Five. We get 2 water packs, like the cheap $20 ones. And I didn't know the water band is zip tied to the bag. So I'm sitting there walking around. And let me mind you, like, I was looking good. Got my eyebrows done, a haircut. I felt good. I'm sitting there talking to bitches and shit. And then we're going to go to a set. And I'm like, all right, fuck. And I'm yanking on this fucking thing. And it's not coming off. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, yanking. And let me mind you, it's only been like 10 minutes into the rave. Like, my fits, me and Chris matched. We look good.
Fly.
I was going to, we're going to have a good time. So Chris is like, oh, it has a zip tie. You have to break the zip tie. And then in the middle of me trying to get the zip tie open, I'm like trying to cut it with keys, like everything. Nothing's working, dude. And all my homies are walking past us. So like, hey, fuck that. We're going to go to the front. Like, we can't miss this. And me not even thinking, I'm like, all right, whatever, grab it. And I just yank. And I thought I felt the zip tie snap. So I put my backpack back on, go to put water. And when
It was your tooth.
when I put the nipple from the water thing into my mouth, it just went directly in between my 2 teeth. I was like, and I look at Chris, and Chris is like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. And I literally, like, this shit was just cut in half. And I'm like, Chris, what the fuck am I going to do? Because, bro, like, obviously there's good looking women, like, you want to talk and shit.
And you want to smile.
Yeah, bro, like,
your smile is everything.
and let me mind you that when I got the fake teeth, they were even better than my real teeth. They were like all straight, like perfect. My real teeth were kind of crooked. So, like, bro, I was so happy to show off my fake teeth, busting them bitches out in 10 minutes. So, this whole day, bro, 2-day event. From literally 10 minutes till it started, I walked around with a bait mask on. And, like, I just pretended that I was rolling so that nobody would ask me to take my mask off. And, like,
Is that when you were like the Chucky and all that?
yes. No. That was like 2 or 3 raves before that.
Oh,
but
shit.
I think I have a video. Chris has a video. And I'm literally walking around like in 80-degree weather, bro, sweating my balls off because I have this mask on all the time. I'm talking to people through the
Holy
mask.
shit.
And if I wasn't having the mask, I had like 8 pieces of gum. So it was like a big ass blob. And I was just like, so that you couldn't really see that. Like the gum was covering where my teeth were missing. So you
Then
couldn't
he
really
put
see it.
7 pieces in
Bro,
his
no
mouth.
cap. The next day, my jaw was yoked. So the rave ended at 2 o'clock, and I'm all fucked up coming home, and that's when it starts to hit me like, "Fool, your teeth are fucked up. Your mom's gonna beat your ass." I'm sitting there, and I'm calling 24-hour dentist. She's like, "Hey, I broke my teeth. I need my teeth fixed." Like, "Oh, do you have insurance?" I'm like, "No, we can't do it." I'm like, "Fuck, dude." So I did the whole second day event, missing teeth, same shit, and then got it fixed, and it was cool for like 8 months. And then I was eating something, talking to my homies, bit into something, yanked my tooth out. And I'm looking at the apple or whatever it was with my tooth in it. And I was so pissed. I'm like, I don't even like fruit. Like, I shouldn't even have ate this piece of shit.
Oh my god.
And then I'm sitting there, dude. And like, and what's funny is like now it's so bad that literally, so I had broken my tooth at like 2:30 the night before last night. I get home at 3 o'clock. We ate the Jack in the Box, whatever, knocked out. Woke up at 10 a.m. I called my dentist, like, hey, I fucked my teeth up again. She's like, okay, there's an opening at 11. Just show up. I'm like, all right, cool. I walk in there, and so if I tell my dentist, like, how I really broke it, they'll just blame it on me. They'll be like, oh, well, that's your dumbass fault. But if I tell them, like, oh, I was just eating or whatever, like, you know, they feel bad. They don't charge me as much. So on the spur of the moment, the first thing I think about, she's like, oh, so how'd this happen? I was like, oh, I was eating Pollo Loco. Like, out of everything I could have said anything, bro.
Pollo Loco?
Yeah, she was like,
Chicken ain't even that hard.
no,
right there.
I know. And that was the funny thing, because she even looked at me like, and I was looking at her like yeah,
Bit into the drum.
yeah.
stick?
I was like, that shit does not make sense. She was like, must have been a tough chicken. I was sitting there, I was like, yeah,
Bro, their chicken soft.
yeah, bro. It like
It's
falls
tender,
apart,
it's
and like
tender.
it was just,
It's
I don't
the
know
bone.
why.
It was the bone. It was the bone.
Yeah, like I don't know what went through my head to say that. So, anyways, yeah, I got my teeth fixed, and what's funny is the last snap I posted was my teeth fucked up, and everybody swiping up, like my Instagram blew up, like, oh my god, what are you gonna do? Blah 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 woo. And I just wasn't replying because I'm like, I'm just gonna post my teeth regular, and like they're gonna be like, all right, whatever. So I post my teeth, and people are like, oh my god, you had such a nice smile. I'm like, this is my teeth now, like it's already fixed. And there's people like, what are you gonna do? Like, I know a dentist, this and that. So that's why I made that video. Like, my teeth are fucking fixed.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah, that happened like literally less than 2 days ago.
Oh my god, that was fast though.
How-
You got that shit
Yeah.
fast.
That's like, so they just come out easy.
Yeah, so like if you guys were to like, no, not that easy, but like if you guys were to like accidentally crack me or something like that, yeah, these teeth would just break away. The porcelain part would break away.
And are they expensive as fuck to replace?
For all 4 teeth, I paid like $3,000, and then this last time I just went, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Besides having I'd rather have.
For a fuck up, yeah, that's really fucking bad.
No,
For
it's
taking
bad.
a piss and
Yeah.
hitting it.
No. So this last time I only paid $450.
Oh, that's not-
It was only
okay.
one. It was only one tooth. So $450. At least I can talk to fucking people. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not hiding and shit looking like an idiot. But yeah, so it's pretty fucking stupid. Like now the doctor just every time the dentist, I call her, she already knows like, all right, he either broke his fucking tooth or something dumb happened. So it's always dumb shit like that.
Damn. That was a motherfucker.
That's literally just my luck.
What? You said like some crazy shit happened to you like after our episode, because his episode went like crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
On
yeah.
TikTok, it did probably
yeah.
over like 8 million views.
Yeah, it was in
easy.
the mills because I remember I had woken up and people were like, "Yo, your TikTok's doing good." Like I didn't even post a fucking TikTok. Like, what are you talking about? And then everybody was sending me it. Like that was when you had Censor Julian or whatever it was
Yeah.
called. And I seen it. And I remember the first time I saw it, it was at like 900,000. I'm like, fuck, that is really good. Didn't check it for like the rest of the day. And then at the end of the night, it was like at 4 mil. I'm
Yeah,
like, what? The fuck?
it was like 4 million, 1.3, like
Yeah,
6.2.
they were all doing good.
It was insane.
And I was
Yeah, it
looking at
was
the
great.
comments, like I was just reading the fucking comments, all these people, and like I expected people to be like talking shit, and there's a lot of people that were like, "Damn, like that's cool, like that he did all that, blah blah blah." But the craziest part was like, from that the point that the video dropped where I was talking about OnlyFans and like the girls and shit, I was getting hit up like, all day long, just girls. Hey, blah blah blah. You want to hang out? You want to link up? This and that. I have an OnlyFans. You want this and that.
No, because they were like, yo, how is he making so much money? Like, what the fuck is he posting?
Yeah, so and what
The-
was even more crazy was I got a crazy spike on my OnlyFans. I think I went up like, so that month I think I told you my max was like 11,000 or some shit. I think my max was.
Yeah.
So my max the next month was 2 months was $45,000 after that.
You
Oh
fucking
my
did.
God.
So yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
hey,
Whoa.
you owe us like half of that.
No, okay. So what
Hey,
happened?
where
was,
the fuck is our dad?
Hey, where's that
no,
cut?
to be honest,
Oh, God.
no, to be honest,
What the
Let me
fuck?
suck that
Wait.
shit. Wait, what the fuck?
I'm not even gonna lie. I wasn't even gonna say that part. I was just gonna be like, oh yeah, nothing happened. But like, it's like, dude, to be honest, like, I remember. So when that video dropped, I had 1,000 followers. So
Yeah.
1,000 followers at $10 is $10,000 a month, something like that. The next day, I woke up, I was at like 1,200. I'm like, oh fuck, cool. I went up, 200 people. That's cool.
And that's fucking solid.
Yeah. I don't go on OnlyFans for like 3 days, and my phone, like, I just keep getting emails from OnlyFans, like, read your messages, hey, this and that. And I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Check my OnlyFans this thing, and I have 4,500 followers. So, yeah. So if you do the math, 4,500 times 10 is 45,000.
You lying ass bitch. You told me you only gained 500.
See, what
What a dick.
I did. I
What
gained
a
500
dick.
the first day. I just didn't tell you about the day after. So
Damn,
no,
that's
but
great.
yeah, no.
Wow.
But
Yeah,
what
that's
it helped me
fucking
out
amazing
though
for
is everybody was subscribing, and I guess they didn't believe me. I guess they thought I was gonna, I was lying about what I posted. So people are just blowing me up, like, oh my god, this video's of you and this girl is this and this.
So they loved the content.
They loved all the content. I mean, except for like, the people that came over like, no, we want to see your butthole. I'm like,
But I do agree with them. You should show it a little bit more.
For real, I want to see
well,
that.
I'm not even gonna lie. Like right now, I'm probably sitting somewhere at like 2,500 followers.
But
Because
that's really good
No,
though,
it's good
because
as
that means
fuck.
like
It's still-
a
I
solid amount
I
of them
still went
actually
up,
came
yeah,
back.
I still went up like 1,000 followers pretty much.
Damn.
So
You add more features?
yeah,
Let him get to that. Let him
Yeah,
get
so-
to that.
No.
I'm like,
the features were cool. Whatever. I was getting a couple of girls or whatever and shit. The best part of it was, I guess you guys on your TikTok, since it blew up so big, I guess it reached like a different audience. Porn stars started seeing it. Like I just showed you, like
Lit.
like actual porn stars. So this girl, which I'm not gonna say her name, but the one I just showed Logan, she literally just quoted my picture, like saying I was handsome or whatever, and DM me like, "Hey, where you from?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm from LA." She's like, "Oh, I'm from Florida. Do you ever come out here?" I'm like, "No, I don't." She's like, "Oh, well, it's cool. I'm gonna go out to LA for a shoot." And I'm thinking, like, I didn't even check her media, nothing. I'm thinking like, oh, a photo shoot or something. She only had like 11,000 followers, so I'm like, okay, well, she can't be a porn star because porn stars have a bunch of fucking followers.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I link up with this girl. I walk in and there's this big like 6'1" white boy with a camera, like a crazy camera. He's like, "Are you the little internet guy?" And I looked at him and I'm like, "Fuck."
Wait. So you did like professional shit?
Yes, professional, but not for Pornhub because you have to get licensing and shit like that. So I did it for her OnlyFans. And for
So you're on.
Damn,
Bang,
I thought-
on like Bang Bros.
she's on Pornhub, and I think the rough Latina one, like she's crazy, bro. She wanted me to,
Roughlatina.com.
it was like some crazy shit, bro. She was like punching me, and I'm like, sitting
Wait,
there,
what?
Yeah, like bro, this girl's out. Like I thought I was a freak, bro, and then she was like asking me to do like bro. She told me one time to like.
She wanted to lick your asshole.
That's cool. I would have let that slide, but she wanted me to spit on her face and then like smear my spit down her face, and I'm like, bro, like at some point I was like, that's like.
Wait, you said no to that?
No, I did it. I did it for sure. But it was just like thinking of it, like when I was thinking about it, I'm like, bro,
Was that a fun experience though?
it would have been fun if it, like, bro, that guy was like, his camera was like over my shoulder, making it look like he was me. And then I had another guy like under. So like I'm literally like doing my ding, but like with my head like this. Because like you can't show your face.
Were you even able to enjoy it?
No, I didn't. I really didn't. And I had to they made me take,
Rhino?
not Rhino,
Blue Chew?
Cialis.
What the
So
fuck
you-
is that?
so you
It's a
wouldn't
dick
nut?
pill, bro. It's like a Viagra. Yeah, so that it would just stay hard.
Yeah.
And like my dumbass,
So how long were you going at it for?
the whole scene?
Yeah.
The whole scene was probably like 2 hours, but it wasn't constant. It was like we would get like 20 minutes in, pause, 20 minutes in, pause, 30 minutes in, pause, swap, whatever. But at
Wait, what do you mean swap?
No, I think
As
that's
in,
how
like-
it is. Like,
Yeah.
it's like break.
Yeah,
it's like,
like-
a movie.
so-
Like cut,
yeah, cut,
but his
and
shit
then I would-
still has to stay hard.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there, dude, and I'm like, and I've never taken a real. I've taken gas station dick pills, and they like kind of work, but bro, Cialis is like for old people. Like that shit works.
Oh, fuck.
So I'm sitting there, bro. And like, let me mind you, the sex is like 2 hours long. Then I'm on my way home, bro, with this fucking rocket, like, and I'm sitting there and like. Bro, I shit you not. Like at some point, I'm blinking and like seeing stars. And I remember the commercial was like, if you have an erection for longer than 4 hours, like, and I'm like, bro, and I'm sitting there like panicking. And I'm like, what if I fucking pass out while driving, and just end my fucking existence right here?
Yeah, that's
So-
true. That's true shit.
Because
No,
of Cialis.
This is the worst thing ever, bro. So I guess there's a lot of. What the fuck is that? So anyway, so like there's directions on it. Like I guess you're supposed to take a certain amount. And I didn't read it. I just popped it. I was like, oh, fuck, whatever, drink it, whatever. I drank the drink and I just took the pill. So whatever, I get home, it's already been like 3.5 hours. Still got a boner. Shower, still have a boner. Go to bed, still have a boner.
Is it rock hard though, or
It was.
Is it disturbing?
Yeah. No,
Like, is
it-
it,
it was able
to cut
uncomfortable?
still.
Is it uncomfortable?
It hurt, bro. It hurt
I
my
would be
abdomen. It felt like I
unwell.
got pounded. My abdomen was like,
Your legs.
bro, like someone had my shit backwards. It was horrible, bro.
I would be annoyed as fuck.
No, I was.
I would
bro,
cry.
And what the worst part was
Fuck that.
is so like I don't know what went through my head, but I was like, fuck it, if I jack off, it'll go away. Like I don't know. That's what I was thinking. No cat probably busted like 8-9 nuts that night.
Whoa.
Nothing.
You
Absolutely
were
nothing.
busting powder.
No, it was like it wasn't even nut no more, bro. It was just like stop. Like, and I'm sitting there like, bro, and I'm
Your
freaking.
dick was just farting.
Bro, it was so bad. It was queefing. No, it was so bad, bro, that the veins on my dick looked like they were about to pop. I was like, yo, I like something fucked up, bro, or like I did something wrong or whatever.
yeah, and there
So-
goes your cock.
Yeah, no cap. I'm like, well, here goes my job. I'm gonna have to work at McDonald's or something. No offense.
I quit.
Hey,
quit.
No, I did.
That's right. Fuck McDonald's. So anyway, so I go to bed, whatever. I wake up in the morning and I felt like a throbbing pain, and I'm like, yo, if I still have a boner, I'm gonna go to the emergency room. And I look down and my wiener's completely soft, like shriveled up, smaller than it's ever been.
Oh my god.
But bro, it felt like someone was just sitting there like punching my gut, bro. And I'm like, what the fuck? I get out of bed, I stand up, and as soon as I stand up, I just throw up everywhere. And it's horrible, bro. I'm sitting on the toilet, like throwing up for like 2.5 hours. And I start looking up symptoms for like STDs and shit, bro. Again, I'm terrified. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, I got something happened, bro. And then I looked up, can you overdose on Cialis? Or like, can you take too much of it? And then like everything just said like, oh, like if you had a boner for longer than this many hours, you need to get checked out. But I no longer had a boner. But it does say that some people are like not allergic to it, but some people have bad reactions. And it causes nausea, dizziness, throw up, a bunch of shit. Bro, so the worst
Small
day of my
dick.
life, bro, I was,
It
tiny.
wasn't worth it.
Tiny
Micro
dick.
penis. No, it was
Yeah.
not worth it, bro. She's going to see this, actually. It was really worth it. But
She was worth it.
she was worth it, yeah.
She
the,
was
the
worth
whole shit wasn't worth it. But
Not the.
and then on top of everything
whatever
else,
the
I didn't
fuck.
even get paid for nothing. At the end of it, it was just like, oh yeah, you get a copy of the video. I'm like,
Bitch, I can watch
Wait,
that
wait,
shit.
but are you gonna post it on your shit or no?
not on my main page, no. Because
Wait.
it has my face and shit.
Wait, what do you mean not your mate? Like,
I'm probably going to sell it as a video. Because it's like a whole fucking.
How
18
much you
minutes.
gonna sell it for?
Why you want to buy it?
Yes.
I'll give it to you for free. You can check
Alright,
it out
sweet,
before I
thanks.
post it.
It's
Yeah.
a good video.
It's good, dude. But you could tell that I'm not.
Enjoying.
You're not
it?
into
You
it.
could tell it's not sex. You could tell like I have to do what I'm doing. Like I look like a robot, bro. Like it's not like, bro. Like I wasn't even like. I think I lost my horniness like the first 10 minutes in, and after that it was just like, all right, well, fuck
Like,
it.
So,
it was like a 9 to 5.
Yeah, bro. I felt like I was at a job. I'm
So-
like, fuck this.
Wait, so
Like a robot. My arms are like stiff. I'm like,
wait, do you
No
even
joke.
do you even remember how many times you nutted, like in that scene
I didn't.
at all?
No, because it was fucked up.
No
right?
cream pie.
Wait,
It's a
but what
bullshit-ass
about the
movie.
final shot? Don't you have to nut?
So they're
No.
gonna
They
they're gonna
just-
cut half
Oh.
the video at the end for it doesn't show the full thing.
No, they would just cut. So like it was fucked up because I would feel it, but on Cialis, I think it's just I don't know if it was just me, but like it takes forever to nut. But when you're about to nut, you feel like it feels like someone's like, bro, like it feels like someone's like shaking your whole body. So I'm like, oh, finally. And then right before I was about to, all right, cut next. I was like,
Oh.
and I'm sitting there and I'm like, bro, I'm gonna get blue balls. Like this sucks.
Did you get blue balls?
I got
Yes,
I got
you
blue
just-
cock. Like my whole. I don't even know it was purple.
It was
face.
purple.
Yeah, bro, it was horrible.
His face was blue.
Yeah, it was all fucked up.
His
So
body was blue.
yeah, it was all shot the fuck out. But yeah, I mean, overall, like the whole experience was cool. Like I had a lot of people. The only thing I really felt bad about was like a lot of people were hitting me up like, "Hey man, like I saw your video. Like, do you think you can make like a plan or teach us how to push our OnlyFans?" And I really did want to answer people, but bro, when you have a message from like 800 fucking people and it's the same thing, and then I got girls and guys asking me, it's like, well, what the fuck you want me to like? How am I gonna tell? Oh yeah, you should finger yourself. Like, how do I know? Like, what do you want me to say? You know what I mean? Like how,
No, these are legit questions though.
like yeah, like how do
Make
you want me
yourself
to?
squirt.
Yeah, like or spit on it. Like bro, what do you want me to say? Like what do you want? Like seriously, like what do you want me to say? So
Spit on
yeah, so at one point I made like that's when I went on live and I was just telling
What
people.
should I do to push forward?
Yeah, and I'm sitting there and it's like, bro, it's like
More butthole pics.
no, that was bro. I shit you not.
What's the worst question you got on there? Like
Someone asked me to get a dildo and sit on it. that was like at that point, I was like, damn.
What's the least amount of money you would do that for?
I would never do that,
A mil?
bro. No. So when I was
Two?
when I was 13, my liver
sat
failed.
on one?
No, bitch. I fell. No. No.
He's stupid as fuck.
No, bro. This is a fucked up story, and I don't think anybody knows about this shit. So when I was 13, my liver failed, bro. Oh, that's fucking funny, Frank. That's funny, dude.
This guy's crying. That you spell on the dildo and then you stupid.
I was like, it was right. Where'd it go? It was right there.
Stupid
No.
as fuck.
No. So this is actually fucked up. So when I was younger, I had fatty liver from eating like shit.
You ain't shit.
No, eating.
He's a fucking weirdo. He falls on dildos and eats shit.
Wait a minute.
I
No.
can explain.
So there's an answer. No, so I was eating. I was hooked on Jack in the Box tacos for like 3 months, bro. I would get like a 10
Bomb.
and just kill them, bro. They were good as fuck. But I didn't realize how greasy those shits were.
They're bad for you.
As fuck. So my liver gets fucked up, and bro, I was constipated, and then when I would shit, blood would come out. So
Oh!
yeah, bro, I freaked the fuck out. Went to the hospital.
That was like me the other day.
Yeah, no, actually, no, it's bad, bro. It
that's
hurts.
bad.
It
That's
hurts,
real
bro.
bad for you.
It hurts. So I go to the hospital, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna get it's I think it's called an enema or an anemi,
A dildo?
an enema.
I don't know.
It's where they put that thing in your ass and flush your stomach out.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know this. I didn't know what that
Put
was.
it in your ass.
No, they do.
Yeah, but I didn't know
How
that.
does it feel?
I'll explain. Like death. I'd literally rather
Is it true
drag.
your G spots in there?
I cried. I don't think I nutted. I literally was, bro. I was literally holding onto the doctor's hands, crying. Like this is no. It was fucked up. So
That's
anyway,
fucked up. That's
yeah,
fucked
they were
up.
like, oh, we're gonna give you an enema.
Let him tell him. Let it tell him. Shut the fuck up.
So anyway, so I agreed to it because my dad was like, yeah, that's what you need to get better. So I'm sitting there, I'm thinking it's like a stomach flush, bro. I think I have to throw up or something, you know. And then she puts me in a nightgown and all this crazy shit, lays me on this bed, like all this, you know, fucking sick shit, dude. Like it was like a fucking porn scene, seriously. And let me mind you, bro, I'm like 13 years old.
sure,
Like, yeah, bro, like I was a little ass kid, bro, like tiny. Like this is fucked up. If you think about it, this should be like illegal at some point. Like,
we laughing? Stop.
no, it's fucked up. Like now I can laugh about it too. Yeah, I got it. Whatever. Yeah, I got my asshole flushed.
It's because you're saying
Yeah,
it like
like-
that.
Well, yeah. Well, it's better than saying I got my asshole cleansed. Like, yeah, I got.
Did
My,
she spit on it?
No, the worst part about it was
lubricated.
no lubrication, no nothing.
It's straight rubber in your ass.
No, it's not rubber. It's like a silicone. it's not pleasant. So she was like, okay, on the count of 3, I'm gonna clean your stomach. And I'm like, all right, whatever. I still don't know what's happening because they don't tell you because you obviously you're gonna be like, oh, I don't want that. I'm gonna freak the fuck out. So she tells me to lay on my stomach, and then when she told me that, I was like, wait a goddamn minute. What the fuck I gotta lay on my stomach for? I was like, my stomach hurts. I should be laying on my back. So I lay over, and my dad's already kind of like, my dad's smiling a little bit, and I'm looking at him, and like, it just all hit me at once. She's like, okay, on the count of 3, 1, boom, and no cap, worst pain of my life, bro. I jumped and everything, like I was crying, bro. I'm screaming my head off, and like the whole duration was probably like 2 minutes. Like it wasn't that long. But bro,
How deep did it go?
That's long.
no, it doesn't go like in your. Yeah, it was like barely, but they need to go far enough to push the fluid into your stomach, and then
pull it back
they
out.
suck everything out of your stomach
Ooh, like grabbing your guts.
and pulling everything out.
It's
bro.
kind of like when they clean your ear, right?
yeah. So
But
they fill
basically
it
for your ass.
for your ass. Yeah. So the worst
she
part.
gotta see
Why
your
did they
butthole.
do that to you in the first
So
place?
my liver had failed and I had fatty liver and I was no longer like diluting all the toxins in my body. Like I wasn't shitting, I wasn't peeing. Like I was getting, and it was like 4 or 5 days that I didn't shit or pee. And I was like, all right, bro, something's up. And then if I did pee, it was like no cap, like his shoes, bro. It was bad, like yellow as fuck. Like
shoes.
yeah, bro, it was bad. So I'm like, all right, something's up. So anyways, right, this happens. She sucks out your stomach or the insides. And the worst thing is so a lot of that, there's a lot of shit in your stomach. And I didn't know this until then. That's what keeps you regulated, like warm and shit, all the insides.
Yeah.
So when they suck all that stuff out of you, bro, you go into like a shock, like a fucking, you just tense up. So on top of me getting my butthole fingered or whatever they did, and then in between this, so that when they fill you up, it literally feels like someone's pushing from your inside out. Like my stomach's swelling up, bro, and it's horrible. And then they suck everything out all crazy. Bro, I like went into like a fucking shock. Like I'm sitting there shaking and I look like an idiot, dude, like on top of everything else. And they come and just bring you warm blankets. Like, yeah,
Was
that's
your dad dying?
no, my dad was serious for that part. Cause
Yeah, he was
bro,
crazy.
at that point I was already crying and like I was out of it, bro.
So it was scary for
It was
you.
scary for him. No,
traumatizing
because
as fuck.
I don't even think he understood exactly what they were gonna do. He thought they were just gonna cleanse me the same way. And then yeah, bro, but I started like shaking and like convulsing or whatever. And then she brings me warm blankets, like here, you'll feel better. And I'm like, you just shoved something in my butthole. Like you think a warm blanket's gonna help me? Like what the fuck? So that was the only time anything's ever touched my butt like that. And nah, never again. I don't care for how much. I'd rather literally be homeless than have anything in my ass again. Like if that shit happens to me again, I'll let it kill me. I'll just die. Or fucking cut me open or something. I'm not putting nothing in my butt no more.
How the fuck did we get from how to make money on OnlyFans?
Yeah, I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, me either.
That was a great story.
Because people want to see his asshole.
No, bro, and you know what? Oh, yeah, that's why. So, bro, for the like 3 days after that,